13. You have it? Say amen. Verse 1. What does the verse 1 say? Let's read the verse 1. I want you all to teach the kids the seriousness of church. And when they're kids, so they grow up with it. Amen. You don't wait till they get old and then you're trying to tell them. They think church is just the playground, but you got to put it in them already. Amen. Verse 1 say what? Though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels, and have not charity, charity means love, I am become a sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal. And though I have a gift of prophecy and understand all mystery and all knowledge, and though I have all faith, so that I could remove mountain and have not love, I am nothing. Wow. And though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burned and have not charity, meaning love, it profiteth me nothing. Love suffereth long and is kind. Love envieth not. Love boasteth not itself. It's not puffed up. Doeth not behave itself unsomely. Seeketh not her own. Is it not easily provoked? Thinketh no evil. Rejoiceth not in iniquity, but rejoiceth in truth. Beareth all things, believeth all things, hopeth all things, endureth all things. Love never faileth. But whether there be prophecy, they shall fail. Whether there be tongue, they shall cease. Whether there be knowledge, it shall vanish away. For we know in part, and we prophesy in part. But when that which is perfect is come, then that which is in part shall be thrown away. When I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, all women, this is it, I put away childish things. Amen? I put away childish things. Amen. For no reason, when I became a man and put away childish things. For now we see through a glass darkly, but with face to face. Now I know in part, but then shall I know even as I also am known. And now I abide in faith, hope, love, these three, but the greatest of these is what? Love. Turn to your neighbor. The greatest of all of these is love. Amen. You may be seated. Say, neighbor, I love you. Turn the other side, behind or in front of you somewhere, and say, neighbor, I love you. You know, people who are afraid to tell somebody else, I love you, it's often people who do not love themselves. Do you hear what I'm saying? Can you hear what I'm saying? How many times during the week you telling someone, I love you? Amen. Not someone that you specifically know, but somebody at work who criticizes you who envy you, who hate you, who speak against you, this is the first person that you must say, I love you. Can you say amen? Some family members who did not speak to you for a long time, who hate you, who's jealous of you, who envy you, who talk bad about you, it is the first one that you must call and say, I love you. Auntie, I love you. Daddy, I love you. Even if you left my mom, you didn't talk to my mom, y'all had problems. I was only a child. I wasn't in the midst of it, but I want you to know that I love you. Can you say amen? Because if Christ had loved you, you owe to love someone else. Can you say amen? The maturity of Christianity is expressed and demonstrated by love. If you have the whole world, if you have everything, you have a master's degree, you have a PhD, you're a doctor such and such, you are a lawyer such and such, you are a Beyonce such and such, you are a Puff Daddy such and such. But if you do not love, you are nothing, the Bible says. And you say amen. You can be Miss Dominica, Miss Cuba, Miss Miami, Miss Jamaica, Miss Alabama. But if you don't love, you are nothing. As the Jamaicans say, nothing. You are nothing, right? Huh? Amen. So today, the Lord wants to speak to us and reinforce some of the principles that we have forgotten in terms of love. Can you say amen? Because we hear even ourselves, the mouth of other people say, I love you, but still demonstrate what's contrary to the love. Can you say amen? Remember, reflect a little bit last week, last month, last year, last 5 years, last 10 years, who have been telling you they love you. But remember, think for a minute and see what they have been demonstrating to you. Can you say amen? Is what they have demonstrated match what they have been saying to you? Think for a minute. Reflect about it for a minute. Meditate for a second. Brother Dad, if I tell you I love you and I break your laptop, listen to what I'm saying now, and I kick you in the ground, you know, in your private party, and I'm trying to hurt you, and I say I love you, does that match what I'm saying to you? Is that love? I'm speaking on the real story now. Hey, shh, 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 shh. Adrian, shh. Can you hear what I'm saying? Now, I'm speaking on the real story. I can speak about Jeff because he's my new best friend. He's my son in the gospel. He's older than me for a year, but he's still my son in this gospel. We have a spiritual son. So I can speak about me and I can speak about him. But I want you to know that I'm taking in this case as an example. Somebody who wanted to be with him so bad, who loved him, she took a hammer and broke his laptop and kicked him. But she said, I love you. What kind of love is that? Huh? What is it called? Crazy what? Graveyard love. Amen. So watch this. When you look at yourself, say to the neighbor, is this the kind of love that you want? Do you want a violent love? Do you want a crazy love? Huh? Say, neighbor, I want Jesus love. I only want Jesus' love.